This is a bit about my story. I'm a good student for my school, finished my school, engineer, never miss any class till today. And this story happened to me, and now I'm here. When it started, my brother told me about the trade that he got there. In the beginning, it wasn't serious. So it's after that it became serious. I got the paper from the police, I got the threatened, even my family there. I've been attacked by some people at home there. You know, so that's it, a bit about my story.
When my village been destroyed by the government, by the Jews, if I'm starting from far relative, like most of the relatives being killed, from the family, part of the family being killed in front of my eyes. Some of my people being arrested and being killed in front of me.
I came to Israel because back home in my country, I had some problem with some mafians, people who has real connection with the government, who has the influences of government and security apparatus in the country. So they were actually after my wife and after my life, so I have to run for a shelter.
After election, I was obliged to leave the country because we denounce many things to the television and to the media, and it cost me a life, a lot. Thanks God, I escaped, and when I escaped, it is through Ghana, and I came here in Israel.
I see the police, I run. I run to Sina, border of Israel, border of Egypt. Then I cross the border, I come here to Israel. Then my wife ran, and then he came after me.
Collective killing people in our country there is you cannot stay there because it is, there is all the time killing. It is not suitable. Now here it is a safe country. Now I'm still alive and good life. It's better than that.
Is anybody who is outside his or her country and has well-founded fear of being persecuted for reasons of either race, religions, nationality, members of a social group, or political opinions.
Israel, we can say, these few years, he welcomed a lot of African refugees. And we can see that it is become like a struggle, and most of them, they don't come from the cities. They are coming where there is a fire of guns.
When we came, like, me was one of the first 10 Sudanese who entered Israel. Today we have more than 4,500 Sudanese refugees. The total number of the refugees from Africa is almost the world of 13,000 refugees.
Everybody has his own problem in his country. When I ask them, they say fighting, problem. Like me also.
We are the refugees, and all the time I talk with them and I stay with them as a community and as our friends, along with some of them as our brothers, some of them as our fathers and mothers. Why? Because as we are, they are refugees as us. No different between us.
You see the garden they mix up with the whites, Filipinos, Yemen, Indians, Africans, and across the entire globe. We've actually been in the midst of probably your people or in different other cultures.
There was civil wars between these some tribes, and this song is to remind them their background, like to see like how they grew up. كل القبائل سوايا ذكر بلدنا سوايا كل القبائل سوايا. So it is going like this. This is the reason like كل القبائل is all the tribes together, and then like he mentioning some names, and then like again he repeating this word like كل القبائل سوايا, all the tribes together.
There is drum in the night and there is drum in the daytime. The drum in the night, all everybody can dance. But the dancing in the daytime, nobody can dance, because if they put something here, they tied something, the skin of the tiger, to mean that you become big. Then you dance in the daytime. If they not put you the skin of the tiger here, you cannot dance in the daytime, because you are still very young. This is our culture.
Maybe we learn from those people, their culture. Maybe we can understand other things. Why not? Because different cultures.
The child, you sleep, wait for your mother. When your mother come, you will take a breath, you know. You will take a breath. This is the meaning of the song. Dano nene mayubi gada ibade chakum. Hello, yalla. Dano nene mayubi gada ibade chakum. Mata ko translate. Let's go. Dano nene mayubi gada ibade chakum. Dano nene mayubi gada ibade chakum. Nikangiya bilya 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 bilya. 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 Nikangiya bilya 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 bilya.
I'm from a multicultural society. Like Nigeria, we have three major tribes in Nigeria. The Yorubas, which I'm from, in the west. The eastern part comprises of the Igbos, the Yorubas, the Ijos, and the northern part, the Hausas. Nigeria, I think, should be multicultural. It's a multicultural ethnic group. We have over 300 and something different ethnic groups. But my culture is still in Nigeria. It's my culture, and I want my children to invite into my culture. To the core, come what it. But any other culture borrowed from the Europe, from any part of the world, it should be secondary, but mine should be primary.
I'm a good African, you know, like what people say, the African have music in the blood, like the tempo, the beat in the blood. Me, my culture, music culture, I have it in my blood, man.
Bukele wani nyanga are yo bukale yai gorgola ja oga bai ko tuma de ngokele da mongia mu tada wudu bia da ko rota ga tamanya mon gorgola da ora we jinga kan
When immigrants coming from developed countries and third world countries, you know, the integration is very different. We were thinking about to do something to help them to be a bit emancipated, to know how to integrate the modern life, and so that they can be even useful.
The situation where you were given by the right hand and equally be taken by the left hand, here is virtually impossible.
open the way to go, some people to go to abroad or to go to Europe, to go to everywhere to live good, saving a good life. Because here, like me, even if I work for 10 years, I get nothing.
Israel is a particular country. I've never been in another country like it. I never thought even in my life that I'm going to be refugee. It's crazy, but it could happen to anybody. Most of the Israelis are being refugees in other places and stuff, but sometimes it's crazy to see how they treat those people. Most of the refugees had crazy situation and they found themselves here in Israel. So I think they should pay attention or even try to hear about the story of other people, see also what they can bring to the country for the time that they are here, try to find the the talent, the good thing that those people have that can help the country, for example.
Geçir sarmıyor, geçir sarmıyor. Kırhırım kulak, geçir sarmıyor, geçir sarmıyor. 2, 3, 4.
Smoke, fanera, etlibi, fanera, ahavati, kiata, Adonai, ahuvi.
People love Israel. African people, they love too much Israel. No matter what is going on, they can suffer or not, they prefer to suffer in Israel than to suffer in Africa. We never know. It's a mysterious love. We don't know why we love Israel. Maybe because we have been too much hurt by European countries, those who exploit us. That's why it's become like a bit of revenge. We say these people, they've suffered a lot like us. Maybe it's good to support them. They're like our hero.
Sleeping, me and my roommate. The police came, they almost broke the door. 3 o'clock and I was sleeping and I heard a noise, so I woke up and I went to open the door. Like almost 20 people for this small place. They got here, I said, what's up? They said, sit. No reason, no, they don't explain you anything. Sit. And I saw the people like, it was just like a dream, you know. And they got in the room, checking everywhere, and start to ask questions. What are you doing? You are in such a place. What are you doing? Your day.
We as refugees, we also understanding like many things, and we understanding why the things are a little bit complicated and why the things are difficult. It's not easy to, like just to find yourself in a new country, and it's difficult for the country also itself to like to accept like everyone coming. When we totally understand this, what I say we are understanding is that the country is small. The country has its own problems, but there's things, although there's things they can do, and things that I can't accept them, like to put someone in prison for 1 year, 2 years. It's supposed not to take all this time. So prisoning people for this long time is really disturbing. Not giving visa for people to work is really difficult. To give the refugees some social rights, like medical, education for some minors or children. These are things that I think the country can do.
When virtually I was just leaving my place to an office, to an university, I was apprehended on the road and like play before you know it, I was landed in the prison. I was incarcerated for 8 days.
I need nothing. Now I'm happy. Now I'm staying here. Now I'm visiting my friends. Now I have a lot of opportunity. If I want to study, I will study. If I want to work, I work. Now I have got a lot of opportunity to do.
I'm here for almost 3.5 and established my own life, and really, like, I feel that I have mixed identity. You know, like, I can't forget Israel at all, and I can't forget Darfur. But I hope if I have options to be here and there.
I want to make a future of my children. I want them to learn. And I want to get the money to do good, the best thing for them. Then they will grow, then they will go to Sudan. If they want to go, they go, and then they will come back to the country which I live.
It's a federal democratic country. It's more better than the dictatorial country. So I hope to stay here for a long time.
The world is a global village, and if really is global village, because you know with computer, if you are on the internet now, you could browse, you could access anywhere in the world, isn't it? Yeah, I hope that should be transformed physically between human being to human being. You understand what I mean? Irrespective of the color or the racism or the religious or whatever, so that the peace could be enshrined and nothing will be worse.
No matter the color, you are black, you are white, you are red, yellow, you just need respect. That's all. And peace, please.
A child is born into this world that we live in, that we live in. A child is born into this world that we live in, that we kill in. Where we live can be beautiful. Yeah, where we live can be sad. Just around the corner, the tears remain of a loved one's heart stain from the choice her lover made. A child is born into this world that we live in, that we live in. A child is born into this world that we live in, that we kill in. A gift was sent to us, the message of hate instead of love conquered. That love became the whispers in the wind. The wind is becoming stronger for all. So drop your swords and unite at last. A child is born into this world that we live in, that we live in. A child is born into this world that we